We're going to do another grind today with a little bit of food waste that we have. And the bucket. And all of this is to demonstrate that grinding is the best way to deal with the so-called food waste problem and the compost. So we grind it up, come up with our slurry, a little bit of energy is used, not too much. So once we've done that, I'll unplug the grinder. Alright, so now we've got our bucket, and so once again we take our bucket and pour some of our ground up food waste into here and the rest of it into here. And yes, it looks like vomit, but it doesn't smell at all. So 5 days ago we did a pour, and it of course is just sitting there. There's no animal tracks, there's no roaches, there's no flies, there's no feral animals. Whatever we do, we simply get a very slowly decomposing ground up food that's been hydrolyzed and has been oxidized, so it turns into soil much quicker. But what I need to do is I need to inoculate one side of this with some soil so that we can get some microbes in there that can turn this back into soil. That's just dirt, so that's not, Florida doesn't really have good soil. So trying to get the microbes in there so that they will take this side and turn it into soil quicker, whereas this side we just let sit. And this side demonstrates that even on a plastic and somewhat inert surface, food waste that's been ground up doesn't smell, doesn't attract any so-called vermin, and we're trying to get away from any possibility of wildlife conflict. We want to introduce this to areas where there are bear, so that this bear-human conflict because of food waste goes away. That's the purpose of this experiment, which we've been running several times for almost a decade, but we're going to start to get into the science of this and find a place that has bear to conclusively demonstrate what we've observed here, that wildlife are not interested in ground up food, and that if it's poured in an area that has active microbes, that it'll turn into soil in 3 to 6 days. So great for soil formation, all using the incinerator as the compost companion. So having your incinerator in a wash tub outside, and then having that so-called garbage disposal going into a bucket, and then just pouring it on the lawn. But in this case, we're pouring it on inert plastic so that we can see if it attracts anything, and also see how long it turns into soil. So we'll see, now that I've inoculated that one a little bit, how much more rapidly it turns into soil than this one. But yeah, that was this is the second treatment after 5 days, and we'll just keep doing this and recording what the results are so we have it on record. And if anybody would like to publish with me, we need people from around the world doing some citizen science and proving that grinding food is the solution to food waste. And of course, if you have a biodigester, then you can use it to create cooking fuel as well as liquid compost. But here we're just creating soil from it. So that's the treatment. Hope you'll join us. Bye.